This is going to just be a short one today. Uh, it's been a pretty decent day out today. Got a little warm. I didn't have a whole lot to say today, so make this as short as possible. I thought I'd go on there and let you know I'll be probably watching two leagues tonight, see what's going on there. Couldn't think of a good subject to hit today. My wife and I are busy taking care of the lawn again, so one of those things. When the grass grows, we have to get up and mow that darn stuff. And we've had a little bit of rain that helped it grow, so it grows probably about an inch an hour. Sometimes it seems. Oh yeah, my cherry trees are dead ripe. So I got today. I should have been out there doing it, but tomorrow, if I don't, there won't be any left. The birds will beat me to it, I'm sure. I noticed that one thing, too, there was somebody in my comments that kind of made it seemed like a negative remark, but it was plain in my mind that they hadn't even listened to any part of it or even looked correctly at the title that was on there. They just were in there. They were just wanted to rip me apart for some reason. But it was one of them fictional satires. The one where I pretended like I was interviewing an FBI agent. And what is wrong with these people? They come in there. I'm sure they were watching something somewhere else and decided to come in there and rip me a new one. But boy, they just don't use their head. Other than that, I didn't have a whole lot to say. I'm sorry there isn't much on here. I don't want to waste your time. And give a shout out to all those, just because, okay? Just because. I think it's okay to back other people's channels out there, regardless of what they stand for. If you enjoy them, there's nothing wrong with it. And even though in that lawsuit, they claim that my calling out other people proves my association. If that was true, boy, there'd be a lot of people who have a lot of associations going on there. They probably don't know it. But by golly, I'm just going to shout them out anyway. So get swamped out there. Robbie, a shout out to you. Thomas, a shout out to you. Super Dave, of course I'm going to shout out to you. Guapo, shout out to you. And I know some of them out there I probably should give a shout out. And but there's some of them who really don't want me to say anything. And, it's kind of unfortunate. People that I consider friends, they'll always be my friend in my mind. And I know that some of them have kind of distanced themselves, and that's okay. That's okay. My daughter, this is a little, in case you're watching. This is just a good day. I'm really not down in the dumps or anything like that, and I feel pretty good today. They even got me some new specs. They finally come in, and I can see better. I can see the keyboard down there now where I couldn't before. I had a little trouble typing, and I also had trouble looking at the chat. So it should be a lot better from now on. When I'm on here, I should be able to respond a little better. At least I hope. I still kind of pick and choose here at the keyboard. I'm not what you call a fast typist. And on my iPhone, when I try to do it, my fingers get in the way. The screens. I mean, it's a pretty big screen on there, but compared to a lot of them. But man, it's still too small for everything to fit. I don't know how people do it. I guess I'd be better off to take one of those pens and use it in there. I hope you guys can hear me okay. I changed back to my old mic just for the heck of it. It's easy for me to handle, and it don't weigh anything. It's kind of light. Easy to control. I can make it echo, then I can take it out. And I can run it way up there or way down. In any case, maybe I had it down too low for the beginning here. So if I did, I'm sorry about that. I give my shout out again. Super Dave. Get swamped. Robbie out there. Two Leads in a Pod. Tori's Leatherworks. Thomas Collins out there. Leading the country life. Living the country life. By the way, he put up there, he was at the town council meeting Tuesday, and he put it on his channel out there, so you can get it. Starting to echo too much. He one thing about I noticed there in the console is that it does echo, and it about drive you nuts when it does that. I don't know why. I guess they need something up there to kind of kill that sound when it bounces off the walls. They could put a piece of carpet up there on one of the walls. That would help, I suppose. Or hang a blanket of some kind up there on the wall. It would sure help. Oh, let's see. What else we got out there? There again, I don't have a whole lot. Other than that yo-yo that came in there and started complaining about my my satire, my fictional satire about having a conversation with the FBI. You know, I still can't believe people will they go into your channel, they make a negative comment, and they haven't even read the title. They have no idea what they're talking about. They just open it up and start rattling. Boy, that's got to be the height of you know what. Oh, let's see. That's about it. No big actions on my end. Thank goodness. Now that this weather's, got into the growing portion, it kind of takes my time away. I don't have a big lawn. It's a half acre, but there's a lot of trimming to do here, and that's what takes the time. And that's it. Oh yeah, we have a lot of hanging plants too, the back patio and all that stuff. I did order a bunch of things like ink for the printer and a doggy bed for our pup, and he's about got his wore out. What else we do? Ordered some other stuff. Oh yeah, I ordered a kind of like an extender for this computer. My Wi-Fi is so slow. I'm hoping to pick it up a little better by putting that extender on there. These HPs have a tendency to break the contact for an antenna back here, and when they do, they don't carry very far. And my last holder HP did that, and I put an extender on there, and that made a difference. Well, the extender I had, I dropped something on it. And the pieces were scattered across my garage floor when I did that. So this one, I'm going to hang it up in the window, and I got a cord that comes down to here. And then I have like a muffler that holds all the different cords into it so that I can get it all plugged in here and not have the problem with a bunch of wires hanging everywhere. So hopefully that takes care of any problems. I got to redo my setup here. So that should be in here, I'm hoping, tomorrow. So if I'm on there Saturday, I'm trying to save up whatever I can for Saturday, and we'll put a show up. I don't know if I'll do it live or not. Lately it seems like the live shows have been getting away from the creators a little bit. I don't think people understand that what you say in the comments can get you and the creator both in trouble. You have to be so careful nowadays. And whether it's a lawsuit or a protection order, those kind of things, they limit what you can say and do. And you just have to be on your guard all the time. And the controversy that happens out there wouldn't happen if we just took in consideration of what the creator of each channel asks you to do. I hope that's better. This thing crackles when I get it up too high. I hope I didn't crackle your ears. But I think that's about it for today. I know it's 10 minutes, so that's long enough, right? So we'll let it go, and as John says, ta-ta.